Alright, so we've done quite a bit of work and now it's time to test. One thing that you want to be aware of is you want to make sure everything's anchored, and also that your spawn location has a different team color than this one here, right? Oh, and one last thing is all these red blocks need to be connected to your modular script that causes the health to be set to 0, so this lava touch, right? And we all know how to do that, so I'll let you do that yourself. And now we test. So let's come over here and play. Let's see if everything's working fine. So we're here. Oh, that's one thing that we need to fix, is this spawn location causes the player to look off into space. We don't want that, right? So let's come back over to here, and that's easy to fix. This one here points this way, right? So what we can do is go to model, rotate on this green axis, and rotate him that way. So now he's going to be pointing in this direction, which is the direction we want to be pointing towards. And now we would of course want to scale it so that it fits this little area here, and we should be good. So if any spawn location is not looking in the direction that you want the player to be looking, then yeah, I guess that doesn't matter too much. So is not pointing in the direction you want him to be pointing, then you just need to rotate it so that it is, right? And then now let's go ahead and test again. Alright, so he's pointing in the right direction. I'm able to walk up the stairs, climb up the ladder. I don't want to go there, it's a dead end. And now I want to get over there. So just by looking, I can see that everything is in place, everything's anchored, and we're ready to go. I could tell that the spacing here is good, and it's kind of difficult because I can't do it. But the spacing is good, meaning the player's able to jump from spot to spot, right? And yeah, so if we wanted to go ahead and test this back portion, that's pretty simple, because we could just shut down the game, go to the team object, change the color from quill gray to lily white, and play, and then we could start at that other spawn location. So here we are. This one is rotated in the wrong direction, so we got to fix that as well. I'm thinking these parts are a little bit too small, right? So the player can't step on them without stepping on the red. So we're gonna have to increase the size, and they're so close together you can actually run right across. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that, and that is going to be kind of difficult. The tightrope block. So let me see if it's even possible. Let me go back over there. Okay, so it is possible as long as you keep the line in between the player's legs, right? So why don't you go ahead and fix those errors, which is the spawn location's direction, the size of these blocks, and that's about it. And then we can move on to the next portion of this tutorial. I think actually we have enough time, so why don't we go ahead, because I want to keep all these videos to 5 minutes long, so I think we do have enough time. And the next portion here, and also we want to bring this red death block inward so that it matches up with this yellow spawn location. Right. So the next part of this, I can actually do that now. The next part of this has us go into the toolbox. Right. So if we come over to a view toolbox, I come in here and I'm going to use the balls. Type in balls and hit enter. These guys right here, right? So let's go to model and move. Whoa. Okay, so I got my balls. I put them in the right location. They look like they're a little bit off. I'm going to have to rotate them this way. And then I'm going to have to move them this way into the right location. Okay. Now what I have in my game is I have 4 sets of these balls. I have one going down, one going up, going back down, and going back up again. Okay, so that's what I want you to do, is to get these balls, duplicate them 4 times, and put them all kind of next to each other. And I'll show you the first one just to give you an idea of how that works. I'm going to go in here, press Command D to duplicate. I'm going to pull it out, come over here, rotate on the red axis. And you can even check off this rotate, and then rotate it just the amount that you want, right, like that. And even rotate this one the amount that you want as well. So maybe I want it to look like that, right? Move it into the right location. And there we go, right? These 2 balls are models, right? So I'm going to go ahead and highlight them and put them in my, yeah, why don't you first go ahead and make those 4 balls, and then we'll talk about the location of where they should be in the next video.